Hello everyone and welcome to the first instalment of the GWV Christmas 2024 Countdown. So here we go again, time to count down to another Christmas, Grimbo, blimey, wow, and I don't know, all of that, yes, it's, of course, done a couple of sneaky peekies during October, and very entertaining they were, but this is like the real beginning, this is like the start of the countdown to the big day on GWV. So we normally do this on the 1st of November, but this year, just one off year, due to the way the calendar's worked out, we're actually starting Christmas Countdown on Halloween. Christmas Countdown on Halloween, blimey, 31st of October. And we're going to be doing regular Christmas countdown videos right way through to the big day itself, so it's going to be an interesting journey, and I should get on your first Christmas countdown episode in a moment. So just to say, that first video is set on European Outlook, and we've also released a 10 to 14 day to no 6 a.m. forecast a day. Please like, share, subscribe on both of today's videos. We're premiering this first installment of Christmas Countdown at GWV. We don't do many premieres through the year. This is only the second one this year, so goodness gracious me, hello to all of you on the premiere. I hope you're having a lovely time. I hope I'm not the only one there. Be bad, wouldn't it? Be bad, wouldn't it? Turn up and to my premiere and I'm the only one on the proverbial red carpet. No, I'm sure there's plenty of people with me, so I hope having a lovely time on the premiere. Hello to all of you, hello there. And thanks to Richard for our Christmas updates gift as well. This is it, everybody. This is this year's Christmas updates gift. I love it. Thank you so much, the amazing Richard Short, for our wonderful Christmas updates gift. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's hope that's not as close as we get to a white Christmas. I hope it is. Right, okay, well, I tell you what, let's move over to Mr.Sailor.fi. Here it is. And we're going to be starting this on the 3rd of December. We're going to run it all the way through about the middle of January. So, of course, we can't tell you what weather's going to be doing on Christmas Day on the 31st of October. It's too far away for that. We're just looking to see if we can pick up a trend for this sort of earlier part of the winter period, which does encompass Christmas, but it'll be much later on when we actually start giving you an actual forecast for Christmas 2024. That'll be like when we get to about a couple of weeks out, but we'll be able to start thinking about doing a genuine forecast. So at the moment, we're looking for a trend. We're looking at the CFS 12 there. That historically is the run that we use. CFS runs 4 times a day, midnight, 6 a.m., midday, 12Z, and 6 in the evening, 18Z. So, historically, we've always used 12Z for no particular reason other than that is the one that we've historically always used. Shouldn't make any difference to the overall outcome. And as I say, we're going to be looking to see if we can pick up a trend within the CFS. It's just for fun, everybody, so don't take it too seriously. Whatever you see on this update of Christmas Day, that is not necessarily, probably almost certainly not the way Christmas Day going to pan out. Right, all the caveats applied. Let's do it, shall we? So we're going to begin on the 1st of December. First day of December and first day of mid-tropical winter. We've got an area of low pressure sitting to the north of Scotland and bringing quite a chilly, quite cold northwesterly wind. Okay, well, let's run on. Let's see what happens. So low pressure keeps on coming through the opening week of December, looking rather wet, windy, maybe quite stormy as well. Into the second week of December, we start to get some higher pressure though building up from the southwest and also starting to build to the northeast. Okay, that's something quite interesting, isn't it? That's the 9th of December. Low pressure is sinking down in towards Italy. High pressure is building it towards Scandinavia. And the wind decided to shift round to more of a easterly direction. Starting to bring some cold air trickling in from the east. So what's going to happen when we get into the second week of December? Let's have a look. So I'm so sorry. We've got high pressure down over Scandinavia there. Low pressure's out to the west. Bit of a battle going on. So we run on further on. The low pressure looks like it's losing the battle. high pressure increasingly strong over Scandinavia, up to 1,050 millibars there, up towards Finland and the northwest of Russia. Not a direct easterly, but we are bringing a wind from like a southeasterly direction. I mean, origins of the air there originating east or south. So I think that's quite a cold air mass that's coming in from off the continent. Will certainly be cold enough for frost and fog and that sort of thing. Maybe a few wintry showers mixed in as well. Now, we're heading towards the middle of December. Low pressure starts to come back in. That's coming into quite cold air. That's the kind of thing that might deliver a little bit of snow initially. And then low pressure starts taking over through into the middle part of December, beginning to go slightly milder, wetter and windier. Into the second half of the month, high pressure again, trying to build across west of Europe. So very slack gradients here. That, to me, spells more than anything fog. That's the kind of thing that will produce quite a lot of mist and fog, I reckon. And a pretty chilly feel too. Okay, well, let's start running up towards Christmas. We're up to the 17th of December now. Slack gradients with higher pressure through the North Atlantic and through Europe as well. Now we head on towards the 19th, 20th of December, which is quite interesting. So high pressures in the Atlantic, got a mid-Atlantic ridge now, and a trough is beginning to sink southwards through West Europe. That's starting to bring some cold air southwards with it as well as we get this high pressure building up towards Iceland. So becoming colder here as we're starting to get to a run up towards Christmas, with maybe an increasing risk of sleet and snow with that trough of low. Okay, well, we're up to the 20th, 21st of December. Looking very, very, very interesting. High pressure up towards Scandinavia. Low pressure is down towards Biscay. Winds are coming in from an easterly direction. I reckon that'll probably bring some snow showers in from the east there, particularly from the south of the eastern part of the country. Looks a pretty cold easterly, I have to say, that, and would probably have quite a bite to it. Okay, and then the low pressure starts coming back up from the south again. So, again, that's quite interesting. That would bring a band of precipitation up from the south, probably, into that cold air. So that could produce some snow as well. It looks like quite a wintry run up towards Christmas, I have to say. Let's get to Christmas itself, though. So, we're up to the 23rd of December, eve of Christmas Eve. Low pressure has gone back southwards again and is centering around Spain and Portugal. Higher pressure beginning to build through the UK. So I would imagine any sort of snow showers or snow risks are easing off there, but probably still pretty calm with the risk of overnight frost and fog and all of that sort of stuff. That's Christmas Eve. It looks like quite a cold Christmas Eve, that. Certainly, you know, there will be some snow on the ground, I reckon, from the earlier snowfalls, and probably some night frost as well. So a nice, seasonable, crispy feeling Christmas Eve we've got going on there. That's Christmas Day. Notice high pressures again trying to build towards Scandinavia. Quite interesting. And that's a cold Christmas Day. Mostly dry. Few wintry showers scattered about probably, but a mainly dry Christmas Day being predicted there. Low pressure looks like it's gathering out in the Atlantic, so will that turn us milder, wetter and windier for the new year? We'll get to that in a moment, but for Christmas Day it's looking pretty cold, I think, there, and certainly white from the earlier snowfalls and probably white from frost as well. Now that's Boxing Day. So once again, we've got low pressure trying to come in from off the Atlantic, high pressure over Scandinavia. Winds are still coming from like a southeasterly to easterly direction. That's a cold wind direction in this kind of pattern. So getting quite interesting again as this band of rain comes in from off the Atlantic with that area of low pressure. It's coming to the cold air there. That's the 27th of December. Again, low pressure is out to the west, centred around Ireland. High pressure up towards Scandinavia. Winds coming from a southerly or southeasterly direction. Looking cold and potentially wintry here as we're heading towards the no man's land between Christmas and the New Year, with a risk of rain, sleet and snow as that area of low pressure is trying desperately come in from off the Atlantic. It looks like the high pressure towards Scandinavia is again winning the battle, so this low pressure kind of gets pushed back southwards again, and we maintain the cold. Basically, between Christmas and New Year, we're maintaining the cold there, and there will be further wintry hazards. There will be further possibilities of sleet, snow, frost, fog at times. That's New Year's Eve. High pressure back over Scandinavia at 1,020 millibars. Winds coming in from the east once again. A cold New Year's Eve. In fact, the entire period from about the 20th of December, wasn't it? And we're up to New Year now. That entire period is looking cold. This is a prolonged cold spell setting up on this first Christmas update. Not a severe cold spell. A lot of it's quite marginal, but it is a cold it is a prolonged cold spell that's setting up here. We're into the new year. High pressure again over Scandinavia. We head further on through the first week of January. Again, got low pressure trying to come in from off the Atlantic, being deflected southwards by that Scandinavian high. That's another sort of snow possibility that we've got going on there through the first week of January. Winds continuing to come from an easterly direction. I bet you wasn't expecting this on the first Christmas update. What a start to the Christmas updates this year. Goodness gracious. I could have timed it better myself, couldn't I? Now, we're moving up towards the end of the first week of January. A change. The high pressure is relenting over Scandinavia and collapsing down towards Russia as low pressure starts coming in from off the Atlantic. Yeah, that's going to cold air, so it might deliver a bit of snow, but this time it looks like the Atlantic is winning the battle, so we're going further on now through the first week into second week of January, looking quite a lot milder, wetter and windier as well. Low pressure bringing a spell of milder, wetter, windier conditions. However, look at this. I think going back to colder conditions again as we run up towards the middle part of January. Once again, we get this mid-Atlantic ridge going, forces the low pressure southwards. That turns wind back into cold north or northeasterly. So off and running, we go again to another cold spell into the middle part of January. Again, there would be the risk of some snow with that. And once again, into the second half of January, we're seeing high pressure trying to get itself going up towards Scandinavia. So repeated attempts at Scandinavian highs here through the first part of the winter on this CFS run. That gets to the 18th of January. We shall not go any further than that, but still looking generally quite cold, I have to say, with wintry possibilities. Okay, well, what a first update. I don't know, that was exciting, wasn't it? So, well, I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. Remember, it's just for fun, and it almost certainly won't verify, but a nice little update to start us off. And so we are off and running with our Christmas countdown. We'll do the next instalment, so it's Thursday today. We'll perhaps do the next instalment on Sunday, maybe release that after Sunday's live stream, Sunday or Monday anyway, for episode 2 of the Christmas Countdown, and we shall see how things are looking then. Going to be a lot of fun to be had over the next few days, weeks, well, basically the next couple of months as we get towards Christmas. Thank you so much to Richard for our amazing Christmas updates here. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you so much to Metro Seller for supplying the charts and data, and thank you so much to all of you who've been with me on Premiere for this first installment of Christmas Countdown. And I hope you've all enjoyed it. We shall end it there, so look out for the next instalment coming up in a few days. But for episode 1 of Christmas Countdown 2024 from Gareth Weathers, that's for now, and thanks for watching. Hey! See you soon.